Welcome to episode 86 of the OVW Fan Zone Live. This is where fans talk back. My name's Jack Minogues.
I'm Brian Hines.
I'm Brian Allen.
And with us, as always, is our producer, Tiny Brian. Tiny Brian, say hello, please.
Hello. Hello, please.
Tiny Brian is in the chat, is at OVW Podcast. That's where he'll be collecting all of your questions and comments and concerns.
I've already gotten my first question.
What is it? What is it?
No, we'll get to it later. I will tell you it's from Mo Moon, who I think is relatively new to the chat. I don't recognize Mo.
Mo Moon. That's a good name, I guess. Mo Moon. That's, never mind.
It could be Moe Moon.
Or Moe Moon. I don't know.
It's Moe-Moon. That sounds like Mo Moon to me.
That's how Hines likes to get down. Mo Mooning. That's how Hines likes to get down.
Not since the 90s.
Anyway, Tiny Brian, thanks for joining us. He's in the chat as at OVW Podcast. Interact with him. Give him your questions. We'll answer your questions because this is where the fans talk back. Let's talk about some tour updates. We've got a lot of show to get into.
Well, March 28th. we have the Manchester Music Hall show right across the street from Comic-Con going on that weekend.
It's going to be a big week.
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun. I know we asked a few weeks ago costume ideas you all might have if you were going. Definitely something you want to try to make it to. But other than that, we have April 4th at the Bluegrass Sportsplex in E-Town. And, Tiny, you said we don't have anything else, right? We're just some announcements about special guests?
Yeah, let's talk about the guests.
We know Mick Foley and Road Dogg will be coming to OVW over the next couple of weeks. I believe Road Dogg is this week, tomorrow night, as we were recording this show, doing a little meet and greet. He's got a lot of free time now, so cool of him to stop by OVW, right?
It's appreciated,
where everybody in the wrestling world wants to be. And then Mick Foley will be the week after, right?
Yes.
I don't know if Mick Foley's doing the meet and greet thing or if he'll just be at OVW.
I'm not too certain.
I believe she said there was a meet and greet.
I thought so too.
Cool, awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, what a fun time, what a fun opportunity for the fans. Two legit legends, Mick Foley and Road Dogg. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Foley's going to be at the con, isn't he?
Yeah,
that would probably explain. Yeah, he's probably just getting in a day early to do OVW, and we're here for it.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Ooh, that could mean he'll be at our favorite shows of the year, which take place at
Manchester Music Hall. Yeah, what is the date on that again? The 28th?
Yep, 28th. Next Saturday.
That's right.
Oh, wow, we're already that far through March.
Up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no fooling.
It's insane. I did see a movie, while we're talking about general OVW news, I did see a movie a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I guess, with former OVW Women's Champion Max the Impaler.
Okay.
It was a horror movie called Dolly. That was pretty fun. It was like an 80s type, little slasher type thing. Yeah,
I gotta check it out.
It's pretty fun. Yeah, no, always fun to see people that we recognize from OVW in the wider world, right?
Yeah,
and they were great. They were actually fantastic in that movie. They played the titular role. They played the slasher.
Yeah.
So fantastic in that movie.
Gotta check it out, man.
So all tickets for OVW events are at ovwrestling.com. No longer at ovwtix.com, right? We're all on OV Wrestling. It's your place to go not only for tickets, but they've got bios of the roster on there, all kinds of fun stuff on OV Wrestling. So if you haven't checked out that website in a while, go check out OV Wrestling. And I guess now is as good a time of ever for us to take a quick break. And we'll be back with predictions, recapping not only our predictions from a couple weeks ago, but predictions for tomorrow night's card, talking a little bit about March Mayhem that happened a couple days ago as well, I'm sure. So tons of show to get to. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll be back with the OVW Fan Zone Live on the other side of this break.
I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude. Without you, there is no OVW. Without your passion, your energy, your unwavering support, there is no us. There's no talent, no production. Without you, there's no OVW. Thank you for being the driving force behind everything we do. The unsung heroes of our saga. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, OVW fans. We can't do it without you.
Dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
I'm Lena Feist, and I'm in the OVW Fan Zone. I'm Allison. We're from Country Boy, and we're in the OVW Fan Zone. Hi, I'm Wendy, and I'm in the OVW Fan Zone. What's poppin'? It's the Bucetto with Scotty Ron, Hollywood Haley J, and I am in the OVW Fan Zone. I'm Debbie. I'm in the OVW Fan Zone.
I'm Keith, and I'm in the OVW Fan Zone.
I'm Sarah, and I'm with the OVW Fan Zone.
I'm Christian, and I'm with the OVW Fan Zone.
Hey guys, this is Joe Cooley, and I am in the OVW Fan Zone. Let's do this. This is Wes Martin, and we're in the OVW Fan Zone. Please join.
I'm Brandon, and I'm from the OVW Fan Zone.
Yeah. Hi, this is Roy Bishop, and we're in the OVW Fan Zone.
Hey, it's Voice of the Valley, Eric Cornish, and I'm in the OVW Fan Zone.
Welcome back, OVW Fan Zone Live. This is where fans talk back. My name is Jackman Oaks.
B. Hines.
B. Allen.
Quick reminder for everyone watching the show and in the chat, we host a show called the OVW Podcast, the new episode of which will come out at the conclusion of this program at 8 p.m. over on our YouTube channel at OVW Podcast. You can actually just click on Tiny Brian in the chat. It'll take you over to our page. Follow us, like, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. It really helps. And while we're talking about it, if y'all could just go ahead and smash that like button on this video, too.
Yeah.
Doing it right now.
Really helps. It really, really helps.
There we go.
Tiny Brian.
We're just not really good at being YouTube people, are we?
I'm a radio
Like
guy.
and
I'm a little rusty.
subscribe.
I'm a radio
Well,
guy.
I don't know. Last Friday might prove otherwise, but we had an assist from the Only Bros.
Yeah, I'm gonna credit that one to the Only Bros. That's
Yeah,
really
probably need to mention that one as well if you've not seen that.
If you haven't seen that one, that was a good one.
But
It
watch
really
the-
was.
and-
a goon one.
But watch the new one first because it'll help the algorithm and stuff.
Yeah.
Tiny Brian, tell us what we're doing. Take us away, please.
All right,
Take
let's
us
get
away.
into some recap, shall we? All right, so we're going to do the best we can with this predictions recap because we predicted the Rise before the pay-per-view, and we only know so much about that now. I will start by giving Jackman a little love because he correctly predicted that Jay De Niro would win the match to become the #1 contender for the OVW Media Championship.
And now
great
he is
call.
the media champion.
Yes.
Has
Congratulations.
You got to love it.
That's
You got to
great.
love it.
Took
Well
that one all the way to
deserved.
the bank.
Yep.
Jay started as a commuter, moved to Louisville, invested, started teaching at the academy, has earned this in every way you can earn it. So we're real happy for you,
Yeah.
Jay.
Very.
Let's move on to
Well put, Tiny Brian.
Jackman. You're on fire because I believe you correctly predicted that Shalance Royale would defeat Leela Feist in one-on-one competition. And then she, of course, went on to win the Fatal 4-Way.
Again, congratulations to Shalance Royale. Great moment from
Yeah.
March Mayhem.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
You got to catch up with her a little bit afterwards. How was Shalance feeling?
She was good.
Static. Yeah.
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 Still a lot of sass, though, but,
Gotcha.
accomplished.
Good. I'm very glad to hear
Yeah.
it. Very looking forward to Shalance's title run.
Yeah, you and me both. And PJ Jones.
Yeah, the band is back together, so
Yes,
to speak. So
yes.
yeah,
Yeah,
very
my
much
first
looking forward to
experience
that.
with them. Yeah, I
You know who
kinda-
I'd like to see Shalance and PJ kind of align themselves with from a might be an odd choice, but from elsewhere in the roster. I'd just love to see Evil Z kind of team up with them and hang out. And
I don't
think
know.
that'd be great.
He's a big time goon.
Yeah.
yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
he
big
is
time
he
goon.
is sort of a big time goon. Let's move along. Brian Hines. You, in the battle between Super Z and OVW Rush champ Brandon Balling, predicted a disqualification, but since it went to a time limit draw, I'm going to give you the points.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's good.
That's fair.
man.
Yeah.
Good.
I'll stand by that.
I'm gonna have a
And,
win today. This week. Do it.
That is so. That's all we have from that episode. So, without further ado, let's get into the hottest segment here on OVW Fan Zone Live. It is time for predictions.
Do you sing it again?
Sure.
We missed
Predictions.
There we go. There we go.
Nice.
It's
Good.
predictions. Oh yo. Okay. Now I'm workshopping that. That's going to turn into a whole song. All right. traditionally, as sometimes happens after a pay-per-view or a premium event,
A Sunday night special.
a Sunday night special.
Smash that like button.
We are kind of thin in the announced card for tomorrow.
Oh, that's okay. That just
But
means
we
we'll
will
have more
take what
time
we
to
have.
talk to the chat.
So let's start. But let's start with. We're apparently going to have ourselves a special announcement. That was not the special announcement.
That was
It was a
was
special
special, though.
announcement.
Yeah.
But yeah, we start with. Apparently, Road Dogg is going to make an appearance.
that's true. Yeah.
Does anybody want to predict that he ends up wild? Like,
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know.
Like
he was
Wildfire, Tommy Rich. Does anybody want to guess he gets wildfired?
Please no.
No, I hope not.
I would.
I mean,
hate,
I don't either.
We would
I
have a
would
serious
hate to think
problem.
of both of them wander around the backstage of Davis Arena, just kind of like, just disappeared into whatever void is back there.
I do think I saw Wildfire on an NWA show, so I do know that he's at least kicking. That's good, right? Positive confirmation, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I think that we would have a huge problem on our hands. Maybe we got to call Dude Love back in. We know that he's a great investigator. If we're just losing legends of the wrestling world backstage at Davis Arena.
Oh,
But
I do need to stop you. Not for a super chat.
No.
But for the next best thing. Your OVW Women's Champion, Shalonce Royale,
Thank
has
you.
joined the chat.
that is the best news I've gotten all day. Shalonce,
Amen.
congratulations and
Yes.
thank you for joining us. Chat, this is what we do here every Wednesday night. You never know who's going to stop by the chat. Shalonce stops by. Zoe stops by. Brendan Balling was in the chat last week. JJ Lawson's in the chat.
He practically
Larkin
lives here for
being
crying
here,
out loud.
Larkin's been in the chat. You
Yeah.
never. This is the only place where you guys are going to get to interact in the chat room with your favorite OVW superstars. So again, thank you, Shalonce.
Yeah, the end of that match was Shalonce is talking about how the feed couldn't handle her magnificence last night.
Yes, that's true.
Because
Yeah.
it did mess up right as she was getting that victory. I felt for you.
The moment was still there, though. The moment with PJ
That's
was
all
still
right.
there.
I saw it,
though.
and it's
Arena,
always
too.
going to live right here.
Unfortunate, but great moment. I think it still resonated. And if you guys haven't seen March Mayhem for some reason, it's right here on this YouTube channel at the conclusion of this show. Well, actually, go watch our YouTube channel after
Actually,
the show.
if you've not seen it, you should watch that first, then watch our podcast.
No, I think you should just stay with us, and because we could use the clicks.
That is true.
So yeah, just stay with us. Don't do anything rash.
yeah.
And at least ride out the rest of the show with us. Take us, Tiny Brian, please.
All right. So do we have any besides since we don't think he's going to end up getting wildfired? Do we have any predictions about what Road Dogg is doing at OVW?
Meeting and greeting.
I mean, there's
I
that.
think
Do we have anything that we think will happen in the ring or on the ramp? Do we think he'll come to commentary? Anybody want to make a prediction?
I'd be
Oh.
interested to see him on commentary. Do I
commentary.
think it's going to
I'll
happen?
take one for commentary.
Maybe not, but it'd be nice if it did.
No, I don't know. I didn't know.
All right. Well, I have one prediction for commentary from Alan, so you can.
No, I like commentary. I mean, if he's doing the meet and greet and they're advertising it this way, I'm going to assume we'll see him on television.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't want to speak for the man. He's a busy man.
Yeah.
Busy man. I don't want to speak for how he's going to be spending his time. It's not what I do.
All right. Let's move along, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's move on to a triples gauntlet to determine a trios gauntlet to determine the number one contender for the OVW Heavyweight Championship. Say that 3 times fast.
I can't.
No.
I can't.
Yeah.
So let's talk about who's in this match.
Okay.
Who is in this match?
Huta Peso,
Okay.
Drew Hernandez, Eric Surge, Donovan Cecil, Steven Steele, Cal Hero,
Damn.
Anthony Toatelli, Jack Vaughn,
Who's left in the locker room?
Tony Gunn,
Nobody.
Kadeem, Von Rocket, and Kid Colossus.
What kind of match did you say this was again?
So I think this is a triple threat. So there'll be 3 in the mat. There'll be 3 in the ring at all times, and then it goes until there's 1.
So it's like a gauntlet,
I
Yeah.
think.
Trios,
Okay.
trios
I mean, I'm just
gauntlet?
guessing.
Okay.
I'm
like a triple threat gauntlet.
yeah.
Okay.
That makes
Interesting.
sense. Okay.
So yeah, basically just just pick whatever OVW performer you like. They're probably in this match.
Is the Star Player Prime in it?
Star Player Prime is not. in
No.
it. So this thing's a goon.
This thing's a good.
What are we even doing? What are we even doing here?
We need that on a picture.
Yeah, what are we even doing here? Can I have the list? I'm not being facetious.
No, let's do it again.
Can I have the list of competitors again,
Sure.
please?
It's on your paper if you want to look at it, but I'll say that.
I'm
Alfonso
trying to
Peso,
I'm trying to free ball it over
Drew
here.
Hernandez, Eric Surge, Donovan Cecil, Steven Steele, Cal Hero, Anthony Toatelli, Jack Vaughn, Tony Gunn, Mount Kadeem, Von Rocket, and Kid Colossus.
Stacked.
I want to see more Kid Colossus Mount Kadeem. I know that.
Yeah.
After what we saw on Sunday night,
That needs to happen.
I
for
know
sure.
I want to see more of them. Oh my gosh, man! Somebody else take it away. This is a tough one. You've got literally the who's who, all the shooters off the bench,
Yeah.
in this one. This is a crazy match. So quick after a pay-per-view too. That's insane. I'm gonna go Donovan Cecil.
Okay.
Okay. You want to slap the rest of them in the face?
Yeah, I like Donovan right now after losing that match with Jack Vaughn, just because I don't think he's going to let a big loss like that happen twice. He's an incredibly competitive guy, incredibly driven guy, and one of the most impressive wrestlers on the roster to boot. I'm really something's in the water. I'm going to go Donovan Cecil.
All right.
Wait, are we sure? Trios Gauntlet? So are these teams of three?
Well, it would have to be a triple threat gauntlet.
Because we got to have one winner to be the number one contender. So I don't
now-
think it can be a 3-on-3 situation.
I don't know.
Three
It's-
are just always in the
there's
ring.
just a lot of people in this picture, and it's like, how is this even going to work?
gotta
There's
get the-
like just so much going on in this match. And
Can't
this
wait
is-
to find out.
Yeah.
You get some of these guys in this ring together, man. Ooh.
There's
As the three.
Oh, yeah.
Once that's violence. Oh my gosh.
any guesses though, guys?
Not yet, but I am wondering about Maximo. If Hoda's in here and they had a falling out, he's not part of this match.
I did not miss him on the poster that I can see. He does not appear to be on it.
No,
So-
I'm looking at it right now, and I'm double checking, and no, he is not.
Do you think that he might make his presence known given the recent fallout with Hoda? And
I feel like
Hoda's,
there's a
Hoda's
solid
in this
chance.
match.
Yeah,
feeling that.
that's why I thought about that.
And on top of that, we've got to admit, Hoda is a dangerous man in a match like this.
Yes.
This is the type of match where he can really sink his teeth into it. He has just as good of a shot at winning as anybody else does. Maybe
We've seen it plenty of times.
And Maximo probably knows that. So maybe, I would be curious to see if we see Maximo at ringside during this one. Brian Allen?
I'm still struggling here on
Taking
who-
it
who
all
to
in.
pick.
It's
We've
a
got
lot to take
dartboard in
in,
the other
but-
room. Would you like to maybe throw a
It's a
dart?
lot to take
Might
in.
have to. I'm gonna just. Yeah, I'll throw one out there. Let's get Kadeem, man.
You like
All right.
Put
Kadeem?
me on Kadeem, man. I mean, I like this. I'd like to see that product versus DJ. Let's do it. That's where I'm putting my money right now. It's a
Another
one-
person, though, who's very dangerous in a match like this is Steven Steele.
Yeah, he is. He's dangerous.
Yeah,
everywhere.
we've seen that time and again too.
I mean,
Yeah, he could accidentally collapse on you at any point.
yeah.
I mean, he loves stipulation. He thrives
Yeah.
in a stipulation.
Yeah.
Steven Steele does. So, I don't know.
Sometimes he even hides in a stipulation.
Sometimes
We've
he
seen that
does.
before too.
Yeah.
What do
So
you think, Hans?
I'm over here looking, and
It's
it's
hard, yeah.
anybody's guess.
Yeah.
Nope, it's your guess specifically.
wait, where's mine?
right there in front of you.
Right there.
It could go any one of. Dude, I don't know.
The chat wants you to pick Steven Steele.
Okay, chat,
Yep.
you got it.
Got
Steven
the
Steele.
chat's back.
This is where the
Yeah.
fans talk back, baby.
right.
There you go.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Smash that like button.
All right. find. There he is. There's so many names on this list.
Right?
All right, let's move along. So we only have one other match to talk about here, so it's going to be a short predictions, but it's a doozy. Let's talk about
that last one was a doozy. I can't wait to see this
well,
one.
this is a little different. This is for the OVW U.S. Championship, seeing Tony Evans, the champ, take on Big Zoe.
You mean Superior Tony Evans?
Mm-hmm. Versus Dr. Zoe. What do you guys think about that?
I'm glad we get another installment of this because after March Mayhem on Sunday, the score isn't settled easily.
Way more on the line now too.
Which should
let's
mean
start here. We know. Okay, we'll get the obvious out of the way.
Right.
Zoe ain't got friends. Zoe ain't got family the way Tony Evans does.
That's true.
That's right.
Yeah.
Are we going to be able to keep them from ringside? Are we going to be able to make sure that they don't interfere? I mean, it seems like Zoe kind of was able to handle them, so to speak, on Sunday night. But, I mean, these are guys that stay on the drawing board. Chances that the Evans family gets involved, guys.
99.9.
99.9.
That
Yeah.
0.1. I don't know where that small little percentage is at. That's against that. I don't know what's at play there. But let's just say 100. They're going to be there. They're going to make the presence felt.
Now, chances that Tony Evans retains.
That's harder.
I think the chances are good that we're going to see a family member. And if we do, then I feel like we're going to see Tony retain. Superior Tony Evans.
That night, at least as it stands right now, that doesn't feel the night a title change happens. Right now, that feeling can change. It could change all the way up to when that bell rings to the middle of the match. But
And sometimes it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, though, it doesn't feel that's the direction. But that's why we love this brand. You never know.
Now, kind of extrapolating a little bit, who do you want to see more against Star Rider, who we know is the number one contender? I gotta be honest. I feel like Star, who I great performance on. I mean, wrestled his ass off on Sunday night.
Yeah.
Deserves the spot.
He does.
Obviously deserves the spot. I feel like he's got a little bit better of a shot against Tony Evans, though.
I agree.
I
That's where
feel
was
like
leaning.
Big Zoe, somebody like Big Zoe, could really put a hurting down
Yeah,
on Star Rider.
That looks like a big mismatch.
Yeah. But I mean, also, Star Rider wrestled guys as big or bigger to win his contender spot.
You got guys like Surge, and there were other big guys in there. He
went toe to toe with every single one of them. Having said, I think it's a tougher challenge for Star Rider. I'd kind of like to see it. I think a Star Rider Big Zoe match could be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But the matter at hand is Tony and Zoe tomorrow evening. I'm gonna go Tony Evans. I got to borrow Hines' line of thinking. I think if we see the family, we're gonna see a Tony victory.
I'm right there with you. I'm Tony on this match. You got the family there, Zoe. You might have some help. Just that help is coming from a source of hate, because Tony.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, you could see a Surge in here. Dean could come back. They've been in that picture too. Where's Cash Daniels?
Daniels still floating around for sure. I was thinking the same thing.
Zoe might not be too alone that night, but we don't know that right now for sure. We know Tony got people behind him. So,
Brian, was that a prediction for?
We got.
I'm Tony.
Tony Evans as well.
We got two.
I
Two
got
for Tony.
My bad. Sorry.
Hans,
Yeah.
have you predicted yet?
I think we're 3 for 3
Okay,
on this
that's
one.
what I thought.
Yeah.
I was reading the chat, so just making sure.
Smash that like button.
Yep. All right. So that is all we have for tomorrow. One question I thought of, that Trios Gauntlet match.
Triple threat gauntlet.
Greater or lesser than 30 minutes?
With that amount of people, over under 30 minutes, I'm going over.
I'm going over. In fact,
Yeah.
let's make it a whole hour, baby. How dope would that be? How
Yeah.
dope would that be? That would be some amazing
epic.
wrestling television.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's why there's not a lot announced right now on the card.
I was
Just don't
kinda
let that thing bleed, man.
Kind of thinking that as well. Is maybe there's a very good reason that the card looks so sparse at this point.
Yep.
Is
It's full of surprises.
we know that that's going to be a big match. I mean, like I said earlier, the whole locker room is in it. Basically, it's an insane match. Insane when you're reading the people involved.
Yeah.
And then we do have a large contingent of also appearings. Looks
Oh,
like,
do we?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about them.
Let's see if there we go. So it looks like we got Shalonce will be there. We know she's been in the chat.
Perfect.
to tell us.
Perfect.
It looks like
Always love
the new tag champions, the
Makers.
the
the troublemakers.
yeah, the troublemakers, the frat boys will be there. Your heavyweight champion, Dustin Jackson, will be there, and your new media champion will be there, along with Flawless Jake Lawless, who had a little flaw over the weekend.
The whole trifecta.
Yeah,
And
looks
Pequeno.
like. Oh yeah, looks like the whole trifecta is there, and
right.
Okay.
Ashton's back.
Back from
the
suspension.
Javis Turkey and OVW TW3 will also be on hand.
You can tell by his picture he is still pissed.
What
Rightly so.
non-wrestler is TW3 going to lose to next?
Becky.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, he's going to be like, Becky,
Get up here.
get up here. And then,
I know she does
Becky
have.
for the win.
I think she does have her license.
she does.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know, it could be. That would be so funny.
Program right there.
Wrestle the merch lady. That would
Yeah.
be tragic.
I'm actually kind of scared he's going to show up here and like make me get a wrestling license.
Make
gonna
you.
say,
Didn't,
one
I
of
thought
us
you already
have
had
to-
one.
No, I don't have. None of us have wrestling licenses.
As far as you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
What do you mean?
I don't know.
I got mine from PJ.
He doesn't know that he sells them out of the back of his car.
Yeah. I got a guy if you need to get a wrestling license.
Yeah.
There's a market for
Oh yeah.
black market wrestling.
If there's a black market, PJ's tapped into it.
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
he's
yeah.
a hustler
Yeah.
now. He stays busy.
Okay.
Stays busy.
Yeah, he knows the black market, the dark web.
The dark web. That's
all
a
of
big
it.
one. Yeah.
He's like Better Call Saul.
I was just about to make that comparison.
Basically,
so
yeah. He's
Saul's
staying
that
busy.
dude. So
Yeah. No, exactly. PJ's
so
that dude
Saul's
too.
Yeah. There
Yeah.
you go. There, call PJ.
Roy Bischoff says T-Dub should challenge PJ.
I don't know. I think PJ got him.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I
that'd
mean,
be a
if
good look
Tony-
for T-Dub.
After last week, yeah.
I think PJ got him. PJ looks like he's been working out too. Just saying. He's getting swole.
All right, so why don't we take another break?
We got another break? Let's take
and
another
then
break.
we'll come back and get your questions in now, or unless you guys have any thoughts on these any matches we might see, any shenanigans that might come up.
I do think that Dustin will be present for the big shebang match that we just predicted.
Probably a commentary, maybe.
Commentary, I'd say
Yeah.
he's definitely going to. If he's at commentary, there's an even larger chance that he's going to get involved physically. Guy can't sit still; he's got ants in his pants. I mean, and whoever comes out the winner is going to be his next challenger. This is classic Dustin. He's gonna put his nose in it. He's gonna attack him after they win. This is what Dustin does, baby. This is what Dustin does. So I think if we're just making weird predictions, that's kind of mine. Is that we see Dustin probably starting at commentary. I would say. I like that a lot. I like that a lot.
Ooh, Heat and Heel suggests that Road Dogg will shut Dustin up.
He can try.
I'm all about it.
Yeah.
Dustin's already proven he doesn't mind going toe to toe with the legends.
He also is enthusiastically talking about creaming people from time to time.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, sometimes Dustin will talk about how he can't wait to cream somebody. I wonder when that'll happen.
I've been waiting to cream on somebody.
We miss you. We miss you, Beaches and Cream.
Yeah.
Let's take a break. We'll be right back. You're watching the OVW Fan Zone Live, where fans talk back. Stay with us.
I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude. Without you, there is no OVW. Without your passion, your energy, your unwavering support, there is no us. There's no talent, no production. Without you, there's no OVW. Thank you for being the driving force behind everything we do. The unsung heroes of our saga. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, OVW fans. We can't do it without you.
Dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
I'm Linda Fice, and I'm in the OVW Fan Zone.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Allison.
We're from Country Boy, and we're in
We're in the OVW Fan Zone.
I'm Wendy, and I'm in the OVW Fan Zone.
What's poppin'? It's the Bushetto with Scotty Ron, Hollywood Heavy J, and I am in the OVW Fan Zone. I'm Debbie. I'm in the OVW Fan Zone.
I'm Keith, and I'm in the OVW Fan Zone.
I'm Sarah, and I'm with the OVW Fan Zone.
I'm Christian, and I'm with the OVW Fan Zone.
Hey guys, this is Joe Cooley, and I am in the OVW Fan Zone. Let's do this. This is Wes Sparky, and we're in the OVW Fan Zone. Please join.
I'm Brandon, and I'm from the OVW Fan Zone.
Hi, this is Roy Bishop, and we're in the OVW Fan Zone.
Hey, it's Voice of the Valley, Eric Cornish, and I'm in the OVW Fan Zone.
Welcome back, OVW Fan Zone Live. This is where fans talk back. I'm Jackman Oaks.
Brian Hines.
Brian Allen.
And Eric Cornish was the last in our break there. We need to take a moment. I know we talk about it on our podcast, which is out in just under a half an hour over on our YouTube channel. But congratulations to Eric Cornish for picking up a win this Sunday.
Oh,
Yeah,
Against
Big moment. That was a big spot for Eric Cornish.
it was. Yeah.
the pure excitement.
Glad to see him moving up the card. Rush Division next. Eric Cornish.
Easy.
Yeah, easy.
My favorite part of that was what he said, "Your winner is me."
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he liked that a little too much.
Oh, the place exploded, blew the roof off of it.
No, it was a great moment. It was a really
Yeah.
really fun moment on Sunday night on March Mayhem.
Getting poked in the eye. What are you doing, man? What are you doing, Tito?
Dirty.
That was
Yeah.
It's dirty.
Yeah.
He has a wife and kids.
He was totally justified by clocking you with that microphone, so you had it coming. Just saying.
Hate to say it. Hate to say it, but yeah.
All right, so we're going to start going through some questions here. You guys in the chat, we will basically be here since we didn't have quite a lot to predict this week. We'll be here as long as you've got questions or things you want to talk about.
Let me ask one first. How many people in this chat right now plan on going to the Manchester show on Saturday? I mean, we talk about it. We have talked about it for like the last 2-3 years.
Next Saturday, right?
Yeah,
This coming Saturday.
No,
it's
a week
next.
from
Okay.
Saturday.
No, you're good.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. We'd love to see
How many
you all.
people are going? Raise your hand.
I mean,
okay.
we'll probably be there.
Yeah, three of us and those two in the back. So there's 5.
Just a
I'll
heads
go
up,
ahead and-
too, for everyone going to the Manchester Music Hall show, everyone that might be traveling to the Manchester Music Hall show, PBR is the best thing that they have. It's the best deal they have at the bar. Just letting you know.
And the ringside seats are the only ones that come with chairs.
Yes, that too.
Good to point out. Yes.
But the PBR, it's a tall boy. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I'm trying to get lit. I mean,
Hey, we getting lit.
we always get lit.
We're turning up.
yeah.
Don't even
Lexington
worry.
Wrestling, OVW comes here, we get lit.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah. Find us. We getting lit.
yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be live.
All right, let's get into some questions, shall we? Lots of people are wishing or wanting you to buy their ticket, Hans.
I'll have my people reach out to your people. How about that?
Yes. Let's start with a newcomer to the chat room, Mo Moon, who has
Thanks
had
for
about
joining us.
has
Thanks for
had
joining
a-
us.
Who just loves Al Snow the most, apparently. And he asked several questions about Al, but the one that I thought we'd address is Al Snow retired? No.
No.
He does not regularly. Don't know that we've seen him in a match at OVW the whole time we've been covering it, though. He performs other places, but I don't know that I've seen him actually perform in a match.
As far as I know, off the top of my head, the last time he was in the ring at OVW was the match that they filmed for wrestlers.
For wrestlers with
which
Shannon.
was right before we started the podcast.
Yep. No, I you can see Al wrestle periodically. Al's very active on social media. He usually will post pictures and let you pictures of when he's wrestled and let you know the events he'll be wrestling at.
Videos of him with the Persian clubs.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't describe him as retired at this point. I would describe him as
Selective.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
good.
He does wrestle with Cal Hero
I
as
was
the new
just about to
Rockers,
say.
right?
The newest Rockers.
The newest Rockers, yes.
Have
let's
that
see.
T-shirt.
Yeah, that's right. You do, don't you?
Shadowmane20 asks, will Leela Feist get a rematch? I would assume.
At some point,
should.
sure. I would
Yeah.
imagine.
Shalance,
Yeah,
if you're still
absolutely.
with us, what do you think?
I don't think Leela wants Shalance. If I was Leela, I'd stay far away from Shalance. That's what I think.
Yeah.
She's probably not going to win that match in 4 seconds with a roll-up.
No.
Who was the new Feist guy?
There was
I
a
don't think
third.
that's somebody. I don't think that's anybody we've seen before.
Yeah, they have a third now.
I'm wondering. I
bet
looked and
they
I
do.
couldn't
I
really
bet they
tell.
do. We're on OVW's air right now, or else I'll tell you how I really feel about the Feist Phantoms.
There you
Good
go.
looking guys, man.
Good job.
Great.
Let's see. Cosmic Joe asks, what type of alcohol do you use on your Ale 8 beverage?
I mean, bourbon, baby. Ale 8 and bourbon. One of the all-time great Kentucky traditions.
I haven't mixed my LA with a.
What's
alcoholic drink before,
really
but-
good is you freeze the Ale 8
Okay.
and then put the bourbon in and make a little slushy.
You said bourbon. You sold me. You throw anything in some bourbon.
Yeah.
We go.
Yeah, you drink that too fast, you'll end up singing My Old Kentucky Home.
Yeah,
It's that much of
especially-
a Kentucky thing.
Here at Divine Spirits, what you all
Yeah.
what you all are handling? I mean, A plus.
We know
Yeah, I
we know
mean,
a thing or two about bourbon
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, listen
Yeah.
to these.
If
guys,
you've
man.
been here to the studio, you know.
Yeah, I mean it's right up there. I mean,
Yeah.
I was teased on it.
Yeah.
I was.
You were weaned on it
No,
as a lad.
Oh, I definitely
No.
was, man. I definitely
I
was.
broke down and bought my first 6-pack of Ale 8 over the weekend.
How was it? Glass bottle?
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Green glass
That was
bottle.
great advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you missed out because it was their 100th anniversary celebration, and you could get a 6-pack for $1.
I did miss out.
Wow.
Yeah,
I would have bought. I
so-
would have bought a 6-pack L8 anytime. I haven't bought
Yeah.
one in a while, but
Yeah, so
it's
I
like
feel
the only
like
soda I drink.
I am officially a Kentuckian, and with that being said, I'll just go ahead and get rid of these.
Go back. You know what?
What?
You with your Ohio, you go back across the river. We'll let you know if we need you. Okay?
Yeah.
That's a great
Take your buck ass
question, though.
across the river.
Buckeyes, man.
All right.
No, L8 is it's a type of ginger ale. So I mean, anything you want to mix with it. But if you're doing it real Kentucky style, it's got to be bourbon.
Yeah, it's
Gotta
the
be
perfect
bourbon.
drink for you and your date. Ask anyone around, they'll happily stay. I'm just saying, I see that ad a lot now.
Yeah, that's true.
Heat and Heel ask about ski since we're on beverages. I'm going to
Ski?
take a moment. What do you guys think about ski?
But we really are going. We are mining the chat tonight. So ski is an interesting one because if you're from a certain part of Kentucky, you like ski. If you're from I'm from Central Kentucky, it's L8. And everyone with ski always tells this mythical story about how it used to have real fruit pieces in it. And I don't know if this is true or not, but every old head that I've ever met that grew up in ski country is like, well, it was way better back in the day. You get the glass bottle, it's got little pieces of fruit in it.
I don't remember that.
yeah,
and I'm from ski country.
I'm just saying.
Okay, I have no frame of reference on this.
How's that manufactured in like the
That's why I think it's a
Poorly.
farce.
Yeah,
That's
that's
why I
what I'm
think
saying.
it's a farce.
So we keeping fruit in the drink for how long?
Yeah, that's why I don't think it's true. But I
Yeah,
swear, every
yeah.
old head from ski country is like, no, it was a lot better when I was growing up. They had little pieces of fruit.
I don't see floaties in a prepackaged beverage as a selling point for anybody,
Questionable.
really.
I mean,
That's
Little
kind of what I'm
questionable.
saying.
yeah.
I mean, they do boba these days. Those are weird little balls. I don't understand, but they call it a beverage.
Yeah, I don't know what those are either.
No.
But I don't either.
Oh.
But they're pretty yummy.
And some people in the chat are talking about how they'd like to try an Ale 8. If you are not in Kentucky, the Kentuckiana area, and would like to try some, they are available at Cracker Barrels.
Cracker Barrel, yeah.
Go in their
are
old
they?
country store. Yes, they are. So
Wow, okay.
Pop into your local interstate, off the local interstate, find yourself a Cracker Barrel, and grab yourself an Ale 8.
Green glass bottle. They
Yes.
also sell them in Tennessee, but it's funny because they only sell them in 4-packs down there. They don't sell them in 6-packs. Yeah, and they're way more expensive than they are in Kentucky.
How strange.
So what's
Yeah.
your favorite flavor on that again? Is it the strawberry?
I'm
one or-
an original L8 guy. I like cherry a lot. I like blackberry a
Okay.
lot.
I like the orange,
the orange
but-
one's pretty good.
but the original Green Death is still the best.
Somebody here recently, I think it was Abby, our boss, said that the pawpaw flavor was pretty good.
I've had that. It is pretty good.
I never
have not
got to
tried
try
that.
that
No,
one.
I didn't either.
It's like a kind of a melony type. Honestly, kind of tastes like ski. If we're being honest.
Yeah. It's like the chicken of beverages. Ski.
Yeah. Y'all like a peach knee high? Since we're
do.
talking old man sodas.
Oh, yeah.
Look,
yeah.
I will get up and walk out of this room right now if there was a peach knee high in the outer room. I would go
Peach
get,
knee
I
highs.
would go
Peach
get
knee
it.
highs are good.
I am a
I
fan.
haven't heard that in forever.
And Heat and Heel said they'd rather drink a Faygo, which will
Whoop, whoop.
which exactly,
Yeah.
which translates to a question from the EU Juggalo or
Hey,
Juggalo.
shout out.
How are you feeling about Haley
whoop.
J with the JCW Women's title? And do you think she'll defend it on OVW?
That would be. I don't necessarily think that I would see her defending it at OVW, but what a moment that would be. JCW has really, really, really been putting in the work recently, in terms of rising to a really strange prominence within wrestling, and not just in the Juggalo community, which there's sometimes the Venn diagram is a circle on wrestling fans and Juggalos.
Yeah.
But I've been very impressed with them. I think it's a promotion that knows exactly what it is.
And who it's
and
who
who
it's
it-
talking to?
Yes, and I really appreciate that. And then I honestly couldn't imagine being associated with Juggalo Championship Wrestling and then finding Haley and then just being like, oh, this is close the books. Like, this is as good as it's going to get.
This
like,
is the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup of wrestling.
Yes. Haley at JCW makes so much sense. She's so great.
It's a match made in Faygo.
And
It's a
Maria's
match
there
made in
too
Faygo.
now.
And fantastic. Love to see Maria anytime that I can. Maria has also put a lot of work into this business and has been a great friend to us as well.
Yes.
So glad to see her with that opportunity. But like, there are fewer. When people talk about like the ace of a company, like Haley is just meant to be at JCW. Like it's like actually kind of insane. And proud of her. So,
Yeah.
whoop whoop.
So real quick, since we're talking about Faygo and
Smash
Juggalos
that
and
like
stuff,
button.
dun-dun-dun. What's your favorite flavor?
Fago?
Yeah.
Orange.
I don't think I've had one.
What?
Yeah.
That's
Dude.
deduction.
Yeah,
Come
there's
on,
a
man.
deduction. Yeah, I could.
Cotton candy.
If I had a flavor, I got
Cotton
like,
candy's my
They got like
favorite.
the cotton candy flavor, man.
Yeah.
I like cotton candy until I have one, and then I'm like, no, I should have had
too
an
much.
orange.
I'm just a sucker for some orange soda, man. I love an orange soda.
Yeah.
Oh, Sophia Rose is also in JCW. Golden 69 Corral tells us.
Oh, good. That's a good spot for
What's
her
that
as well.
name again?
That would be Golden 69 Corral.
The shootout at the Golden 69 Corral.
Very nice.
Wrestling's
Thank you
biggest
for joining.
fan says that these guys don't
WBF. Good to see you, WBF.
says these folks don't know what a pawpaw is. To be clear, a pawpaw is a fruit. It grows on trees like an apple or anything else.
So
it's
lots
kind
of
of
fruits
soft.
do. Yeah.
And it is native to the mountains of Appalachia. I had a pawpaw tree on the property that I grew up on.
No, a pawpaw is that old guy you occasionally see during Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I call mine pea pop. A pea pop tree.
Okay.
That wasn't even
That
good.
sounds like a good fruit.
No, they're good. They're tasty.
Okay.
Wrestling's biggest fan says, "Where's that animal Jackman had? We got to bring that back."
What do you mean?
It's over. He's
Give him-
over.
I'm
Go-
telling you, the
give him
pig
the
is
pig.
over.
All right.
Pig is over, baby.
Are you talking about this?
And the fans did call for it.
Oh, why did I? I chose to read that comment. Oh, give it
Try to tell
to
you,
Jackman.
The people want it. The people want to see it. People want to see it. Oh, there you are. Oh my
Ah,
God. If we were on our channel, I'd call you something.
that was crazy.
That's fine.
I'm not gonna lie. That was
Call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner.
Don't call me Shirley. Right?
That too.
That was crazy, bro.
And
We've got our own masked man. We've got our own masked man.
We do. We got the masked man is everywhere.
Jackman.
Oh, the pig's dead, man.
It's total chaos.
Fail
on
with
the
the
OVW
capital
Fan Zone
F.
Live set.
Man,
Oh my goodness, I don't know. That was. That,
Sorry, I don't have hands like
that
that.
pig had the most violent.
what the
30
French
seconds
toast?
of its life.
I was
Pissed
gonna,
with a capital P. You see this?
No, not the heel giant. No.
we're sorry, Brian.
Dude, are you really though?
For the
The
purpose
answer's
of this
no.
bit, yes.
Right.
I'm sorry for you, but I'm not sorry that I have the pig.
Yeah, no fooling.
Just go easy on the squeezing.
Michaela, sorry.
And
I
the
had to see
stroking's
that.
a little weird too. I got to admit.
The what?
That Clarence Carter action, you know, like that Clarence Carter action, stroking.
All right. Wrestling's biggest fan asks, thank you, Brian. What's Jackman's name in the chat on Roz?
I believe it is none your damn business.
Not good. Yeah, that one is proprietary information.
Honestly, I don't even know. So
Yeah,
Maybe
proprietary information.
So we have a
I bet it's Hog Stealer. How about that?
we have a video.
it will be now.
We have a video coming out right at 8 o'clock after the conclusion of this program over on our YouTube channel at OVW Podcast. Maybe you'll see me in the chat over there. But I use a burner. This is widely established. I don't have social media. I don't use my real name on the social media that I do have. Because I do have Jackman Oaks is my legitimate real first and last name. I have a very unique name. I just don't want people on social media to be finding me, if we're being 100% honest. So maybe I'll be over in the chat on our YouTube channel tonight over at 8. Maybe you'll see me over there and you guys can figure out what my name is.
So, Jackman, I'm sorry
It's
to
thief.
say, but Junk Punch Hero says that pigskin pass was enhancement level done.
It was bad. It was bad.
That was not good.
It was terrible. It was pretty bad. I agree with you. Goon status on that one. Goon of the week status on that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, what else do we have here? All Justin does is win, even in his sleep. That's a comment from our good friend Junk Punch Hero.
Dustin Jackson.
Yes. Y'all like that? Let's talk about that for just a second. Y'all enjoy the reversal of fortune for Steven Steele to have, he lived by the getting knocked unconscious on somebody. Now he died by the getting knocked unconscious.
Lived by the flop, died by the flop.
There you go. Yeah. That's much more succinct.
That's pretty good.
The flop's on the other foot.
Yes.
This guy. One more.
We know you got it.
You shut your flopping mouth.
Okay. See, there it is.
I thought it was a little bit of ironic poetry for Steven Steele.
Mm-hmm. That OVW so often rots.
Mm-hmm.
Like the irony is often thick with some of these things over a long enough time. Oh yeah. Heat and Heel asks, "Will Icon be our Rush champ soon?" Let's start with Alan.
Let's go with that.
That's an Alan question for sure.
I sure hope so. My support for Icon Lee got me on a Goon of the Week watch. Not even watch. I'm just on there. I'm on the tier list. Yeah, confirmed. And I'll wear that with pride.
You do often.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Caleb, Michaela, I sure hope so. I should have worn my sheep shirt that y'all hooked me up with today just to go on my because I'm about to go on an Icon Lee rant. A pipe bomb, baby.
Hey,
no,
do
I'm
it.
not.
Good.
No,
Bring it.
We're gonna save that. Yeah, Icon it's been a minute though since he's gotten some momentum, racked up some wins, but it's coming soon. He's scheming. He's got the helmet powers. He's gonna turn into a Magneto soon. The powers he's got with that thing. Just wait for it.
Junk Punch Hero is seems to think Icon Lee should be president. I
Yeah,
can't
see, now we're cooking with the icon.
No,
support
no,
this
don't cook.
Yes,
Leave that one
cook.
raw.
Yes.
President of what? His
That's
own
a good
fan
question.
club.
That's,
His
that's
own fan club.
good job. Good job, Hines.
Yeah.
It's the midterms this year. It's not president. this
Not
year.
only is he a spokesman, he's also the client.
Chat, can we get sheep emojis for the real ones in there? Please. can we know who's on the right side of history? Please.
A while ago, Mo Moon asked, we talked a little bit about JCW. What do you guys think about an OVW Memphis wrestling crossover?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
People love that Memphis wrestling, man. I think we've gotten asked this a couple of times.
Memphis has certainly come up.
I do think that there's obviously, as far as people in our chat, maybe some of the more avid internet fans of OVW, if they've made it to our chat, obviously an appetite for it. But as far as, we don't know anything, I don't know anything. As far as it ever happening, I really think that OVW is happy with trying to establish themselves as a more, maybe not looking at what everyone else is doing, maybe not looking at somewhere like Big Time Wrestling and saying, what if we could have a little bit of that? I think they're very happy with the personality that they have and the format that they have and the show that they have right now, and bringing in another promotion to do interpromotional stuff or co-promotional stuff with will always devalue the personality that you currently have. And I think that OVW is not necessarily looking to do that. Again, I don't know anything, but just outside looking at it.
That's a good point. Sometimes less is more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll just leave it at that.
But also, we're wrestling fans. How fun is it to fantasy book, right?
Well, that's true.
How fun is it to? I mean, especially in the era you grew up. You grew up on every 6 months a cover of who would win on a wrestling magazine, Flair or Hogan.
Yeah.
In the era that you grew up in, that we grew up in, even, I mean, Goldberg and Steve Austin. It's so fun to talk about. Interpromotional stuff, fantasy booking stuff. But to answer your question more groundedly, I don't see it. I don't see it.
All right. Let's see. Oh, we want to welcome the mama of the mammoth.
Oh.
Donna Cecil has
Hey,
been
Mama
here.
Mammoth.
Oh, yeah, how you doing? How you doing?
Nice to see you again on Sunday. Funny, too, for
Yes,
that
it
matter.
was.
And everybody got to see Matthew. We got to see Sir Roy.
Matthew's in here, too.
Did you see Roy and Sherry?
Yes. They both said tell you hi.
Hello,
I
Roy and
forgot
Sherry.
until just now, but hi.
There you go.
Yeah. See?
Roy's in the chat trying to get people to pull his finger. Roy.
There you go,
Easy.
Roy.
You got
Easy. There's
appreciate
lots
you,
of
man.
farting talk going on in the chat as we speak.
You got a Cosmic Joe Chronicle question? Did we get him already?
Yeah,
I know
he
that you
asked
left
about
it.
the alcohol.
Right. I know. I just wanted to make sure that we covered him this week.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure we made him a promise a couple weeks ago.
We did. He also asked, what's your favorite superpower? So maybe we'll end on that.
For me personally, probably Spider-Man's powers. I think about all the time. Like I'm an avid walker. I'm a pedestrian, and I think about it all the time. Where I see a tall building, and I'm like, I could just zip line there, and I could be downtown already.
That's a good point, yeah.
So, and also any superpower, the same thing kind of with the Force, where I don't have to walk across the room to grab something. I can just like web sling and get it. Right? It's like if I wanted those puzzle pieces, I could just go like that.
Yeah.
Any superpower where I can continue to be lazy is kind of my choice.
What if it's a piece of food? You getting web on it and still gonna...
I'd have the Spot's power.
Spot from...
Yeah, the Spot.
Spider-Man's one of his guys.
He's my favorite B villain for a comic.
Yeah.
Wormholes.
I like that. Okay.
What's your choice, Heinz?
It is my actual superpower, and it's luck.
That is a good...
That is a different podcast for a different day, but I can attest, this man, he casts a wide net, and he pulls in some fishes most of the time. Pulls in some fish. He's got a good catch out there. Brian Allen, what's your superpower?
Is what it is.
What's your superpower of choice?
That's one of those questions that I love that you asked, but kind of hated it because I'll overthink it, and I will go till that clock hits midnight, and we can't do that.
No,
I can't
no,
do
you
that.
won't.
Yeah, I won't. Exactly. Yeah. Just cut my mic off now. But I'll be quick. Any sort of teleportation. Anyone that's got
Yeah.
because I mean, kind of like what you were saying with Spider. I want to just sling, to commute. I mean, the commute times. They're done. I mean,
Sometimes,
the gas. You don't got to worry about that.
Yeah,
Plane
exactly.
tickets. What's that? I mean,
sometimes I play the Spider-Man video game on PS5. I just swing.
Just
That's all I do.
wander around town.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all I do on it.
It's
I don't
like
even fight people.
like the quick travel ability in games. When you get to that point.
Yeah,
you
if I
just
could, if I could press R3 to get to work,
Yeah,
it'd be awesome.
There you go. So I got to
Be
go
awesome.
with any sort of teleportation.
Heat and Heel did ask Mr. Smooth Brian Allen the Jedi. He thinks apparently Heat and Heel thinks you should have Jedi powers.
No,
Brian.
that'd be even cool. See, because a Jedi. See, you're gonna get me started. A Jedi
See,
got
the
so
issue
many.
with having Jedi powers
like-
is that if you have them, you risk becoming a Sith. And then the Force kind of eats you, and you become like Palpatine or whatever.
the
with-
Sith
no
guy,
good.
or maybe you
Hey.
kind of want to dip into the dark side.
That's what I'm saying.
powers a
I
little bit.
saw
how
that.
ugly those people get.
I mean, they did. I mean, not all of them. Some of those Sith women. I mean, they.
I saw this guy out on Saturday night. Trust me, he's Sith. He's Sith. He's
Oh,
going dark
that's
side.
great.
He's going dark
I
side.
don't know
Yeah,
about
trust
all
me.
that.
Trust me.
All right.
Let's move towards wrapping up. Heat and Heel, you did ask about
funny.
my health issues. Been having a few. We talk about it on the podcast. That's a tease. If you want to hear about it, go listen to the podcast coming up in just a couple minutes over on our YouTube page.
And while we're
At
teasing the
OVW
podcast, we didn't talk about it on this show, but
No.
we talk about it over there. Go listen to the podcast.
Yeah, you know
Get
what
well,
we're talking
get
about.
well soon, sir. Let's do the calendar, shall we? Tomorrow, 5:45. Doors open, 4400 Shepherdfield Road. It's Hot Point Davis Arena.
OVWrestling.com for tickets.
Matches start at 6:15. Overdrive starts at 6:30. At 7 o'clock, it's the hottest ticket in town. OVW Rise. 2 hours of professional wrestling action in Louisville, Kentucky. Be there.
And if you didn't know, Road Dogg's going to be there this week.
Road Dogg will be there for a meet and greet. Get there early. Get an autograph. If you can't be there, it's free on YouTube. It's free on Fight TV.
That's right.
Watch it. Absorb it. Love it. We will. Tuesday, you can see those Overdrive matches right here on this YouTube channel. Coming up on the 100th episode of OVW Overdrive with
Congratulations.
Jessica and
Yes.
Linda.
Big milestone.
We love you guys. And then 1 week from today, we are right back here for Fan Zone Live, where fans talk back.
Thank you guys so much for sticking with us tonight. Chat, always a pleasure. Shalance, thank you for popping up in the chat. Our show, OVW Podcast, is about to premiere over on our YouTube channel. That's OVW Podcast on YouTube. Like and subscribe that video. Like and subscribe this video. Until next week, my name is Jack Minoaks,
I'm Brian Hines.
I'm Brian Allen.
and this has been the OVW Fan Zone Live, where fans talk back.